Hey guys, Squiggles here, and this game is going to feature Liquid Hey Pro, another Team Liquid member, and he is a sicky Zergy, and he is going to be down here on the bottom of Shattered Temple, one of these new maps, and his opponent is going to be Olive, the, not olive, but red, more of a rust red colored, Terran up here on the, what should I call it? This was 9. No, whatever. We'll call it 9. 9 and 6. It's not really. It's more like 8 and 7. Whatever. 9 and 6. I don't usually use the clock system because then I do what I just did and start rambling and ranting about the fact that they're like half a degree off and stuff. So whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys can see on the minimap where they are. It looks like Liquid Hey Pro is going to be going for the Nevermind. Psych. He's just going to be getting out that extra drone. So good for him. And this Overlord's about to pop, and we're gonna have to see exactly what he does. It looks like, it looks like we're gonna have to see exactly what goes on. I'm looking at the mini-map. I'm seeing nothing uncommon coming out from Olive, except that he's not walling in, which most people usually wall in against Zerg. And he's building his first barracks on the low ground right here, so that's kind of interesting. He could be doing like something like a 3 racks. Making a wall and then taking his expansion while he just pumps Marines and puts on pressure. I can see that working fairly well, considering doing that with 2 racks is already pretty scary for a Zerg. And it's actually really good if the Zerg was in this position because the rush distances are so short, but it's a little bit longer for the positions that Liquid Hey Pro is in. And Hey Pro is going to be getting his hatchery first, so he says this is an economic strategy game and I want a good economy. So his spawning pool going down now on 14, just getting his 15th right now, and it looks like another barracks going down, and Liquid Hey Pro knows exactly what's up. So first Marine going to come down, and now one thing that's going to be kind of interesting is this Marine, I don't think he's going to be able to, but is he able to snipe this Overlord? Because if this Overlord dies this early and Liquid Hey Pro gets supply block, that's actually a really big deal. So don't think that's going to happen. Olive scouting, and he goes, oh, okay, got his hatchery, so I'm going to assume that his spawning pool is not done yet, and he's going to walk in here, and he's going to see and say, oh, okay, good, and no gas, so not going to have to worry about speedlings for a bit. Okay, so now Olive knows exactly what's going on. Liquid Hey Pro knows exactly what's going on. Liquid Hey Pro's Overlord did manage to escape with absolutely no damage done to him, and already a few Marines, looks like 3 and the 4th and 5th one are being built right now, are going to be trying to put in a little bit of pressure, and this bunker, he put down, and he is going to make the drones lose some mining time, and that bunker will be canceled. Yep, and here comes the spine crawler, so he knows, he saw the 2 racks, he knows that there's going to be some pressure coming. So he has Zerglings, he has 6 Zerglings, he's making 4 more, so he's going to have 10 Lings and 2 Queens and a spine crawler, so he should be absolutely fine. Although, yeah, I think he's going to have enough Zerglings that it's not going to matter how well these Marines are microed. We're going to have to see. But here comes the Zerglings, and they're going to try to get us around, it looks like. And, oh, he's pulling drones as well. And, able to pin a couple of the Marines, but not all of them. And, oh, wow, those Marines are actually doing quite a good job. And those Zerglings able to fall back, but the spine crawler is done, and he is repositioning himself, and when he finishes repositioning, then Liquid Hey Pro is going to be so super-duper fine, it's not even going to be funny. So it looks like those Marines are very wisely going to be pulling back for now, maybe just to get some reinforcements. That looks like what he's going to be doing. And you can see that the Terran player is getting a command center right now, and also throwing down a 3rd racks. So he's going for a pretty good economy as well, but just with a lot of pressure. And I actually like doing this as a Terran, just putting some pressure on, making him make some Zerglings, because that's, you know, less stuff that he can make. And you'll notice that Liquid Hey Pro actually isn't making anything right now. And man, this spine crawler is so indecisive. But as these Marines and Zerglings do battle. And Marine's doing quite a bit of damage, but the Zergling's able to just kind of whittle them down. And once these Marines die, it's not going to be that great for the Terran player. But he does have a wall off now. I hate it that the wall off is in this position because that means your tech lab is exposed. I hate that as a Terran player. But Liquid Hay Pro able to hold that off fairly easily, and he does have the all-important watchtower. There's only one Zelnaga watchtower in this map because it's Shattered Temple, not Lost Temple. Although there are a lot of similarities. And I'm expecting to see stem. Yep, there we go. There's some stems going down. And what do we have coming out for Hey Pro? What is he doing? I've been a bad little caster, and I have not been watching the production screen, even though it's right there. But it looks like he's just going to be getting speed and just really focusing on economy right now, not getting any tech at all. Yeah, just focusing on spreading the creeps, and looks like he's going to be taking a third. He's going to be taking the gold, and actually that's really good. If he can take that third really quickly, then that could spell trouble for the Terran player. So we're going to have to see. Sorry, I was drinking some delicious water. It was so good. But now my throat is sufficiently wetted again, so I can continue to speak. Looks like this stem is about halfway done, and actually having a stem finish is kind of a big deal for Terran. I've seen some games where the Zerg is able to kill / make them cancel a stem, and that puts the Terran timing attack back a ton. But as you can see, he's going for mass marines with siege tanks, a very, very, very common and safe little timing attack / build from the Terran player. And Liquid Hay Pro, Zizegi, he is getting his 4th gas right now. So the Terran is on 3 gases at the moment. And doing a good job of keeping his money low. Looks like he does have a little bit more gas than minerals, which is why he is not getting his 4th gas right now. There's no reason to. And Liquid Hay Pro up at 61 supply. And Olive looks like he is at 74 supply. Goodness gracious. So Olive actually doing a great job. His macro is doing very, very, very well. And oh goodness, it's about to be even better as he's getting 2 reactors now for his barracks. Not adding on more barracks, just getting reactors for the ones he already has. So pretty cool. And Hey Pro is having a vendetta against all things destructible. Any destructible rocks that are anywhere close to his position. Wow, apparently those destructible rocks did not pay rent or something, because they are all getting evicted. The gold rocks are already gone, and Hey Pro is expanding there now, and these other rocks are just getting kicked out as well. So, doing a fairly good job, and oh, this Overlord is going to sacrifice himself for the swarm just to get a little bit of scouting, and he does see that there's an engineering bay going up right now. That engineering bay, of course, is because the Spire is usually coming out right about now, and it looks like the Spire is about halfway done as we speak. Lots of Baneleys being morphed, and by lots I mean a few. And oh no, that drop! Some Marines, it looks like, were killed there, but he was able to keep most of them. So, but you can, if you look at the minimap, you can see one thing that's really, really cool is Liquid Hay Pro has this extra queen, and he is being so aggressive spreading creep. You can see just looking at the minimap, the amount of creep tumors that he has spread out over the middle of the map is absolutely insane. And you can see that this is the Terran's natural, and there's creep already there, and that is not a good feeling for a Terran player when you have creep already up to your door, and it's only 12 minutes in the game, and you're just like, ugh. So, yep, he's going to be putting down a couple of scans and just killing as many of these creep tumors as he can, because, you know, Terran hate creep, and Zerg love creep.